Well, for Breckon Farms, great to be catching up with Ken and Karen Breckon. Ken, this interview's gone up with Karen sitting alongside you.
Nigel made me.
Tell you what, the way she's going at the moment, she's lucky she's sitting alongside me.
Behave. We're here to promote your sales. I like that sales complex. Your new barn, if you like, and your new yearling barn that you've got coming up. But we also want to talk about the brand and Breckon Farms and the job that it's doing. I think today you had your 15th individual 2-year-old winner for the season. Do you guys ever stop and pinch yourself about, I suppose, the way the brand's going and the way the farm's going?
Yeah, it's going remarkable. It really is. In fact, I think it's actually our 20th 2-year-old winner. So, yeah, no, it's remarkable. It's taken a long time, Paul, as you can imagine, getting your mares right and your stock right, but it's definitely paying dividends now for sure.
Karen, you love it. I know you do. You're not big on cows. I definitely know that part as well. But you definitely you love the horses. What's the one part that you love the most? Throw you under the bus a bit.
I have to say I love the animal, really.
Yeah.
Otherwise, why would you do this?
Yeah. So it doesn't matter if they're yearling an old horse. It doesn't worry you.
Yeah, no, I just love the animal, and I love racing. I love everything about it. I think the people you meet are just they're as passionate as we are. So that's a great thing.
I think one of the great things you guys do, you do have a lot of fun. We saw you at Addington just recently. You had individual winners that you'd bred, a couple that you don't. And then you turn around and you buy the slot that has Kiang Sahara in it, and it must have been so much fun to be a part of a group. It's what harness racing, what we've got to sell, the fun part, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think syndication's just a wonderful thing. It's not much fun if you're celebrating by yourself, is it?
No, definitely not. Ken, the stables, they've got there. We've spoken a few times. I spoke to you in actually just a chat of last week, but they finally got there. You must be a relieved and happy man.
Well, it's probably a discussion we've been having for the last 5 years, and to be brutally honest, Paul, had Entain not come along, I don't think we would have done this. Just the positivity in the short time that they've been involved has been a major swing. You would have heard the amount of turnover that's gone up. People reinvesting in the game. Good to see the likes of Robert Famularo and YEF Farm thinking about bringing in stallions, looking to buy mares. It's fantastic, and the good thing is, as I say, the punting numbers are going up, and not in single digits, in double digits, and Cup Week was just absolutely outstanding, not only on Cup Day, but of course Show Day and Ashburton had a real blinder as well. Obviously the other key thing is, and it's what we always love here, and I mean I love the sport, but is having Trans-Tasman rivalry. Fantastic that we're having the Aussie horses coming over here and competing, and to be fair, giving us a bit of a toweling with Swazi, but we have to take that on the chin. We won't talk about how the Aussie cricketers are going with India at the moment. We found them a bit of a walk in the park over in India, but anyway, that's another story. But no, look, it is exciting where it's all heading, and I think for anyone listening to this interview today, there is no better time to be investing in a horse, whether it be owning it privately or syndication, and for young people, syndication definitely is the right way to tip the old toes into the water.
We're going to showcase the stables. This is going to be pre-recorded. We're doing this Sunday afternoon. Wednesday is the official unveiling. This will go up afterwards. But you say there about the Entain and the TAB and their commitment, if you like, Ken. They're all coming. They're all coming to a stable unveiling. I mean, that's the buy-in. The cameras are going to be there. That's the reason we're not putting this up beforehand, to make sure that they get their bang for their buck, the dollar that they're putting in.
Yeah, look, I think when the invitations went out, we were sort of expecting 100. We've sold past 200 if they all turn up. What's great about it too is not only the TAB and Entain attending, but there's a number of thoroughbred guys that are arriving, and of course New Zealand Bloodstock being the sales arm, of our harness industry as well. So, we've got a great cover, but I just think you're starting to see, which excites me, collaboration between both codes. And, I think if you love horse racing, it doesn't matter if it's harness horses or thoroughbred, we've got to be promoting that. And I think it's starting to happen. And I think there might be a couple of the syndicators coming in here. I'm pretty keen to get Go Racing here, and with a bit of luck, Dave Ellis will be here as well. So that's exciting for us going forward.
And then it's exciting going to the NZB yearling sales. The date escapes me. It's this Saturday. I'm going to go with the 18th. I reckon it is.
15th of
15th.
February.
The 18th. The 18th is Christchurch which is a Tuesday, but it's going to be a big occasion. That's what these stables are being done for, but also for your mares. But they're going to be ready for the yearlings. I believe the yearlings are stepping out tomorrow. They'll be in there for when people come and inspect them. So it's very smart marketing, because they're going to start looking at these babies from the get-go. They're going to come back in, 6 weeks' time and see how they're developed, been locked up as well. So it's very, very smart marketing from both you guys' point of view, which I like. You think outside the square. That's what we've got to do in this industry.
Yeah, that's fantastic. A bit of pressure on Big Nigel and the team, but I have no doubt, mate, he'll be able to get up off the ground and do that, mate. He's been flat out. It's been a tough gig here, of course, with so many builders and that at the place. So we finally got the keys last week, but it is a great time to showcase these yearlings. We've already had Aussies over looking at them early. I think it's relatively or very important that they do look at the horse today, because they do change rapidly over the next 3 or 4 months. Prior to the sale. So. Yeah, I think it's actually brought some of them in, knowing that we are going to be showing our yearlings.
I will be honest too, you guys are paying me to promote your product, but it's an easy product to promote. I never hide from the people that do pay me, but again, thinking outside the square, realising that New Zealand, if you're only selling to the Kiwis, you're going to have a limited market. You want the Australians over there. It's exactly what we're going to be trying to do, is get the Aussies to come across, look at the stables, and then have a look at the stock inside those stables as well, and be able to witness what's going on. Ken and Karen, I could talk to you guys forever. There's going to be plenty of Breckon Farms content coming out onto this channel. Well done for the stables. Congratulations. As I said, it is pre-recorded on Sunday, but I am sure there'll be no hitches. It'll be a beautiful sunny day. There won't be a cloud in the sky. Karen's already organised that part. And the beers will be very cold. I've got no doubt about that part as well. So I think well done, you guys, putting harness racing on the big stage, getting the galloping people there, but building a state-of-the-art stables to rival anywhere in Australia and New Zealand.
Yeah, and to any of your listeners, Paul, anyone that's keen to come over at any time, they're more than welcome. It's just a matter of contacting Nigel, and we'd love to showcase it.
Thanks, guys. Nigel's going to take us for a bit of a walk through the barn now when it's empty, but good luck on Wednesday, and look forward to doing plenty more with you. Thank you, guys.
Okay.
Thanks, Paul.
Bye.
Thanks.
Right, Nigel Fahy joins me now as part of the Breckon Farms team. You're going to take us for a bit of a walk, Nigel, but you must be rapt that it's finally finished.
Yes, Paul. Thank you for having us. Yep, very rapt. Stoked that it's all finally come together. It's been a pretty long journey, and we started the day after the yearling sales last year, and to finally we start yearling prep tomorrow, and to finally get handed over the keys a couple of days ago was pretty exciting, and how it's all come together has been pretty amazing. And full credit to all the tradies and everything that have made this sort of dream come true for Ken and Karen. And it's something to behold, which I think you'll see in a few minutes.
I will. You're given half a tease. Might get you to flick the camera the other way, because we don't need I haven't even got my bonds on it. We don't need ours mine at least. But this is the entertainment area, I suppose. Oh, that's actually, wow. Hang on, back. Whoa, don't go too far for a sec. What's that?
That's a parade ring.
Wow.
I don't know what it looks like from the sky, but there's been a few discussions on what it might look like.
We'll leave that one alone. That's amazing. So you'll be able to walk them through there and parade them in there. Now, okay, so before you go to the stables, you're actually standing up on a ledge, are you? Can you tilt your camera down a little bit? Yeah, look at that step.
Yep. So this is the deck to the function room. So Ken's in there having another cold beer.
And that overlooks the farm don't have to worry about it. Just if you scan back through, people can go there. And this is going to be a multi-purpose function room, I gather, where conferences can be had and it'll overlook the farm. And then out the other side, you're going to see all the horses as well.
Yeah, basically, yep. There'll be like it is a function room. We'll hire it out for. Oh, one of the girls from work's going to get married here, and later next year, and so private functions and a few sort of commercial sort of shindigs as well. But all in all, it's going to be a working horse farm, and so they'll just have to work around us. But at the same time, it's it's another stream of revenue that'll sort of help the pay for these stables, I guess.
Right, you go, mate. I'll ask the questions as we go along and go from there. But the amount of work that's been done since the last time I was there is just breathtaking. I can witness it now. It must have been frustrating waiting, but geez, you've been delivered a bloody gold mine in a way, haven't you?
Yeah, no, I agree. It has been pretty. It's been a few headaches and sleepless nights the last fortnight or so, worrying that we're not going to get finished on time and whatnot. But it's all come together pretty well, and couldn't be more wrapped with the finish and quality of the work as well. So we'll just walk in here now. So this is barn number 1. 48 barn stables in all, but there's 23 in this one and 25 in the other, just purely because we need a smoko room in one of them. So this is that one. The stables have come from Poland, all robotically made and installed by a local company called NZ Equine Solutions. And so this is what they do for a living. They do this sort of stuff.
And
there's quite a few sort of.
All the same?
Yep, everything's identical. A few safety features as well. So, for instance, no one has to go into the box to feed or water a horse. So obviously the feed bins just spin around like so. Hay racks here. So they're just all pretty straightforward. Watering thing in the back corner. But also like safety for horses, there's no sharp edges, no door handles to catch on. They're all just sort of pull down, slide out things, which you'll see.
Yep.
So that's all they do. Slide in.
Automatically lock.
Yep. So it's all.
You're good at this.
It's all pretty clean. I'll be pretty good in a couple of weeks, I'd say.
Is that asphalt, the pathway, the breezeway?
So they're all rubber bricks, 40 millimeters thick. So it'll be interesting. We've never had a horse in here, so I imagine tomorrow it'll be interesting to see how noisy it gets with horses walking on it. But you can't hear a thing when people in that are walking around. So I'd imagine it'll be pretty quiet. So
can you just go back a little bit, Nigel? Before you step out, was that the horse wash you just showed me? You teased the horse wash off the side there.
Yeah. Wow. So this is a wash bay. There's one of these. So basically, both barns are identical. And wash bays, whatnot, feed rooms, tack rooms, toilet, shower, all that sort of jazz.
And each barn will have its own feed room, so you can feed both sides. So almost quarantinable if it has ever had to be.
Yep. Yeah, definitely. Yep. And it's a multi-purpose sort of use. Like we'll use it outside of the yearling prep as well for obviously. We were walking now. We're just walking. So the horses will come out of each barn. So obviously we'll have a colt barn and filly barn ideally. They'll get groomed in their boxes, walk out into the parade area, which is what you've seen at the start of the clip. And basically down here where we'll obviously host some clients and they'll be viewing the horses. They can stand along the sides there and whatnot. And as you can see over here, we've got all the windows, so the horse can put their heads out, and it's really good ventilation through the whole barn. And just hopefully we'll know tomorrow, but I'd imagine the horse will really enjoy this sort of environment as opposed to what they've had in the past. So it should really work really well, but theory's always different to actually putting it into practice. But I think as a rule, it should be pretty bloody good.
I think the other part, Nigel, is you're a horseman. They can still see the paddocks and that as well. They're going to be coming in out of paddocks. You're going to be able to still see the paddocks. They can see green grass. And when they're walking on that walkway that you're just on there, they're going to be able to see other horses because they'll have their heads out. Even if they don't have their heads out, they're going to have their heads at the windows sort of thing. So they're going to be able to see each other, which is always important when you're walking babies. Sometimes they get a bit spooked when they're on their own.
Yeah, and we've always found that colts are generally pretty good on their own, they're paddocked by themselves and do most things by themselves. But the fillies, they definitely get a bit antsy when they sort of get taken away from their mates. So we'll just play it by ear and see how they adapt to it. But yeah, I'd imagine they all should focus pretty well by the time actual yearling parades and stuff come around. The other part of these stables, the fronts are actually compressed bamboo, so they're basically impenetrable from a horse thing. Well, we'll find out, but they seem to be like they're quite heavy. Like you wouldn't be able to carry more than half a dozen by yourself. Like they're very heavy. They don't look like pieces of wood, but well, they do look like pieces of wood, but they're actually quite strong. One single mat in each box, which is and we'll just a little bit of sawdust at the back just to keep them for collect the urine and whatnot. These here they're just plastic boards, slat boards, and by all accounts they are unbreakable as well, or like the loading pressure that they've got on them's out of this world. But and the beauty of it is if they do mark them or scratch them or whatever, kick them, you can actually just heat up a blowtorch and just smooth it all out again with it being a composite sort of hard plastic. So
that was one of the questions I was going to ask. Are they individual sections? And obviously they are, but you don't have to worry about pulling them out anyway.
No, that's right. Well, there is at the end down in the bottom corner there is a little groove where you can sort of pop one out, and if you need to replace them, then we're able to do that too. But I hope we're not replacing any for quite a long time anyway.
No, it's an amazing place. It's breathtaking. We want people to get across there and see it. This is actually, as I said, this is only a tease. You're going to have your hands full. We were going to do this tomorrow when the babies were in there, but you're going to have your hands full, so it's going to be a little bit tricky. Nigel, if people want to get in touch with you from now on, especially with the sales being announced later this week. I don't know exactly what day NZB are going to do it, but that's the idea of this. We want people to be able to get in touch with you as well. And then if they want to come and physically see these horses, they can do that too via appointment.
Yep. Just email, text me. Probably text or ring is easier. But yeah, it'll just be a matter of organising a time and date that obviously works. But yeah, I mean, we're here to sell yearlings, so basically any time that you guys anyone wants to come and view some yearlings, we'll be more than happy to show them off to you. So that's the plan. And but yeah, phone numbers in the catalogue and on the Breckon page, and I'm sure it'll be on the NZB page or live page as well. So
I'll put your number up on this screen here right now, mate, and that way people can get in touch with you, either that, as you said, by email and get in touch. But yeah, I'm going to say good luck for Wednesday. I'm sure you'll have a bit of stress on you. Ken will be a bit more relaxed than what you will be, but this won't go up until after the Wednesday, so I'm going to say congratulations as well. But mate, look forward to it. It's going to be a whole different way for Breckon Farms. It's been a bit trying the last few years, but this year it's going to be very different for you, mate. So congratulations, and look forward to doing plenty more with the team from Breckon Farms, buddy.
No, very good. I appreciate your time, Paul. Thank you.
Breckon Farms, where the stats don't lie. Contact the team at breckonfarms.co.nz for more information.